Welcome to my new project that will be running all year. There will be one post a year. And this project is titled Letters to Johan. And it's letters about my discoveries of love. Okay, so this is letter 0 addressed to you, the reader. Dear reader, what is about to ensue for us is a love story. Around 20 years ago, I had just left a cult of Christian mysticism, the Order of Christ Sophia, which transformed me in numerous ways. A few of us survivors say, the first best decision I ever made was joining the order. The second best decision I ever made was leaving it. I was working in logistics at a truck rental company in Denver, and amidst the cubicles and loneliness and me trying to prove my manhood and collect myself, I made a friend named Long. He was nerdy and my first real friend after leaving the cult. We never hung out outside of work, but he would see me and try to understand me. One day he came up to me and said, kind and tenderly, I found a new job and I'm leaving. I acted nonplussed, but inside was shaken. He left and a couple people commented that I was acting funny when my supervisor Dianne said, he just lost a friend. That night I had a vivid dream that I'll always remember. I walked into what looked like an abandoned warehouse. Inside was a boat on stilts. I climbed in the boat, and in the hold was an elderly Asian man holding a giant toothbrush the size of a staff. I began to weep horrible, heaving tears, and he sat there peacefully and watched me. He said, weep not for the loss of Kieku. You will arise again, and when you do, you will rewrite the Mathnawi. He then took his giant toothbrush and swept it in the air, and strange glyphs and runes appeared glowing in the air. I awoke later with a deep sense of peace. 20 years later, I have begun. I fell in love with a straight guy at a burn. I'm not going to tell you the burn's name or where it was because, as a burner shaman told me, invite only cool people. Don't bring any of those Instagram people. After 3 days with Ewan, I said, I love you. It didn't matter that he was straight. It didn't matter that there was no room or time. I said it because it was true, and my aching heart was tired of requitedness being the prerequisite for its light to shine. I've always had trouble writing. I always envision a listener who cuts me off midstream and makes me prove my points. But I've learned that beauty, one of love's forms, is allergic to litigation. I'm writing about love, and it requires my safety. Ewan and I have a shared reality of believing every word either of us say. If we don't understand, we just say, I don't understand. Can you say it differently? As we parted to continue our lives, I thought, I want to write Ewan letters to continue our discussion. We have my favorite discussions. I trust him down to my bones. I believe him down to my bones. I'm not sure why. I just do. So you're about to read letters about love in its many forms from one lover to his beloved. And the lover knows two things. One, I'm also speaking to my own soul when I speak to Ewan. And two, Ewan is a whole other subjectivity who bizarrely seems to both match the projections and be more than them. I welcome you, reader, into my testimony of love. And I hope you feel welcomed as I turn to love the world with something more than courage, because without any effort, strategy, or angle, love has come home in me. Let's begin. Mike. See you tomorrow.